Well, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Game with Phil. This is Phil, and we are continuing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch. Do you like how I said that? Wild. Anyway, so we've just completed our Divine Beast, the third Divine Beast, Diva Rudanya, the Lizard Divine Beast. We took that thing down so easily. Now we just have one more Divine Beast to go. It is the Camel. I don't know the name yet, but I assure you we are going to get there and we are going to take it down. But the first things first, we have two more towers that we've got to unlock before we can go ahead and take on the Camel. So a few things that I want to get done in today's episode. I want to get the last two towers unlocked, and then any shrines we see along the way, of course, we will take those on. And then what I want to do is I want to go back to the Temple of Time. I want to see that statue, and I want to spend some of my spirit orbs. I want to get some more energy. I want to maybe get some more hearts. I don't know. We're just going to see what our mood is when we get there. I can tell you one thing, though. It is going to be awesome. Once we get all of our stamina and all of our hearts upped and ready to go, we're going to get the last two towers done. Unlocked. Our map should be completed today, and then of course, like I mentioned, any shrines we see, we're going to be able to take those on as well, collecting more spirit orbs along the way. But once we get our towers unlocked and our full map showing, then we will definitely be heading to the final Divine Beast, the Camel, lurking in the desert somewhere. We've got to take on the Camel. I have heard that the Camel is the hardest of the four Divine Beasts, so I am really not looking forward to that at all. But somewhere down here in this region. Alright, so this might be the closest tower to get us to the next tower. However, we probably want to stop here at the Shrine of Resurrection so we can go by the Temple of Time, see if we can spend some of our spirit orbs and get some more energy, some more stamina, some more something. We're going to need some more of it. I don't know what it is, but we need some more of it. Alright, so once we get back to the Shrine of Resurrection, then we will be close to the Temple of Time. We've just got to take a hop, skip, and a jump, and then we'll be there in a jiffy. And once we get there, it's on from there. Now, the final two towers that we still have to get are in pretty inconvenient locations. Very high up in terms of having to climb a ton of mountains to get there, so that's kind of an inconvenient. So, hopefully it doesn't take us too long getting there, but we are certainly going to make this exciting. Link in his shower cap. Little did he know that when he first put that shower cap on many episodes ago, that he would still be rocking that, and he would still be using that shower cap. And truthfully, the main reason we haven't switched to another cap is because they're just so expensive. I mean, we went to that one village there with the bird Divine Beast, and I think it was 2,000 rupees for the hat that went along with the winter set, and something very similar for the fire clothing set. So, 2,000 rupees for a hat, forget about it. We will use our shower cap for as long as we possibly can. Obviously, if we run into a scenario where we have to put on a different hat, or if we just find one at a good bargain price, then we will make the switch. But for now, the shower cap stays. It's kind of become a trinket of good luck for Link up till this point. So why change now? Well, here we are at the statue. So let's see. We've got 15 spirit orbs. Too bad we don't have 16. Because if we had 16, then we could get 4 items. But unfortunately, we're only going to be able to get 3 items. So we better make them all stamina. We're going to need the stamina, and we already have a good collection of hearts going right now. We've got a bunch of hearts that we bought with our spirit orbs, but then we also have 3 hearts that we got when we beat each of the Divine Beasts. So those hearts collectively make up a pretty good amount there. It looks like we've got 9 hearts. I think that's probably going to be okay. And then, if we can, we're going to try to get one more with the Camel Divine Beast. And if we're able to get that last one, oh, Ganon had better watch out. He's not going to know what hit him. He's going to be like, whoa, Link, is that you? I didn't recognize you wearing that shower cap like that, but here you are, ready to take me on and restore peace to Hyrule. Oh man, I'm getting so far ahead of myself. I'm just getting so excited. I'm getting so pumped up that we're going to be able to finally free Princess Zelda from Ganon's grasp. And all that goop that's surrounding the castle is going to just go away. Because there's one thing I know, and it's that I do not like goop. Goop is gross. Yuck. Alright, so you see the tower. First tower is going to be located way far over there in the distance. So that's going to be kind of a journey. Link, of course, is up to the challenge, but the question is, are you? Are you up to the challenge of walking 9 billion miles to get to the tower? Well, I have consulted some of the top Zelda players in my house, and they all agree that you probably don't care enough to watch that, and so we might just cut out some of this unnecessary walking so you don't have to endure that pain. But for now, we're going to go ahead and fly on over here. We're going to get up to the top of these mountains, and we're going to find the final 2 towers, unlocking our entire map. This is big, big stuff. Alright, let me just snap my fingers here, and we'll just make our way all the way up here, and then that puts us at the base of the mountain here. So we're getting close to the tower, the first tower. I wish that we had them marked with a beacon, but we don't. We did not see them, unfortunately, so we're not going to be able to have a beacon to follow. But I have a pretty good idea of where they're going to be, just because of the map and where it's how the kind of the layout is. So it shouldn't be a problem. I don't think Link's going to really have much of an issue. He's done this before. He's climbed tons of mountains. He's conquered tons of towers, tons of shrines, and you know, he's just about back to where he was before he decided to take a 100-year nap. So that can certainly degrade you, but not for Link. He was like, hey, you know what? I feel really well rested. Alright, so we're going to just jump up here to the top of this tower here, or mountain here, I should say. This looks like it's going to be a updraft. That's going to be helpful. We'll just use that to kind of fly towards the tower, and hopefully we should start seeing the tower from one of the tops of these mountain peaks. If we can see the tower, then we know where it's at, and we can head right on towards it. So I know we're heading in the right direction. It looks like we're going to kind of cross into, or we're in one section of the map now. We're going to cross into a different section if we don't see a tower soon. Oh, brother, there's a bad guy always chasing me down, always aggravating me. But I'm just going to run away because I don't have time for that, buddy. I am trying to unlock the last 2 towers, and boom, I think I see it there off in the distance. I can see the tower. There's a shrine down there to the right. I'm not too worried about that right now, though. I want that tower, and I'll get that shrine here in a little bit. Uh-oh. Let me just fall down here and get back to where I was here. Alright, so this puts us near the tower. That's a lot of unnecessary walking that you didn't have to watch. You're welcome for that. Alright, so we just got to make our way past these bad guys right here. They're all camped out at the base of the tower, looking out for anybody that shouldn't be at the tower according to them, which would be me. Link doesn't belong at that tower according to those guys. But let me tell you, I need to get to the top of that tower because I need to see the map, and I need to know where we're going, and I need to just... I just need to do it. Alright, so I'm going to jump up to the top, and you can see how having this extra stamina definitely is coming in handy, especially climbing all these mountains, especially making all those weird jumps from rock to rock. So definitely glad that we re-upped on some stamina and we were able to get some of that along the way. So of course this mud, this brown watery stuff, you definitely don't want to jump into that. That's going to be hurtful. It'll kill you, so you need to be careful around that. I'm just going to climb to the top of this rock and use my awesome Rivali's Gale. That'll updraft me a good far ways, almost to the top of the tower. And there we are at the Wasteland Tower. We don't even have that much of a climb to go because that Rivali's Gale put us up there so high. This is exciting news. We only have 2 more towers, soon to be only 1 more tower that we're going to need to unlock. This is awesome. Let's go ahead and examine this pedestal and see what section of the map this unlocks. It should be a pretty big section. Would you look at that? Would you look at it? Would you look at this? Look at that view. All of those mountains off in the distance. Some of them are snow covered, some of them are sand covered. Either way, they're beautiful. And boy, these views on these towers and the distance that you can see is just remarkable. I'll tell you what else is remarkable: a whiteboard, one of those dry erase boards. You know, those things are remarkable. Okay. But that's neither here nor there. Look at the section of that map. That is humongous. That is a lot of land to explore, and we're definitely going to explore it. But for now, we have one mission, one goal, and that mission is to get the final tower in this little section right here. It's probably going to be somewhat hidden, so we got to keep our eyes open for it. And then when you get down there into the desert, and you can see the camel down there in that little sand cluster down there. But when you get to the desert, you can see some of those sand clusters, and if you get into one of those, it's going to be hard to see. I don't even think your map is going to register because it's so foggy, so thick. It's going to be hard to get a bearing on where you are, so you have to be mindful of which direction you are going whenever you enter into one of those sand pit things, because it could end badly. You could get lost in there for a good amount of time, and boy, that's never fun. Alright, there's a shrine right down there. It looks like that shrine is hidden in one of those sand fog areas. So maybe we can land on top of this little island here and then get a bearing for where it is, and then hopefully float right on over to it using our paraglider. Looks like I'm going to run pretty low on energy, so this looks like it might be a good stopping point for Link to land. Anyways, because we don't want him to run out of energy at the wrong time and then just fall to his doom. We'll just hit this lizard right quick. Come here, you. Now these guys are quick. You've got to be careful with those guys. You have to really be fast because those guys are quick. I just don't want to mess with him right now because I want to get this shrine so that I can make my way to the last tower and get that portion done, so we can make our way to the number 4 divine beast, the camel. And I am not looking forward to the camel because from what I hear, it is tough and you really have to be on your A game to take that camel down. See, look what our map is doing. Our map is all fuzzy. It's like, whoa, I have no idea where you're going. I hope you know where you're going. But the truth be told, I don't. So we're just going to keep drifting towards the shrine, and there it is. Thankfully, we found it. It's covered in sand. The BOTW shrine. The BOTW. Alright, so this shrine should be hopefully fairly simple, since it was so hard to kind of find in the sand, but that's not always the case, unfortunately. Sometimes the harder the shrine to find, it's still difficult inside. Well, this one's called the Electric Path, so something to do with electricity in this shrine, obviously. Just don't know exactly what that will be just yet. So let's go ahead and take this Guardian out, give him a whack or two with our Guardian Sword. Get out of here, man. What are you doing? We are trying to get a Spirit Orb, and you're just in the way. Alright, so I don't see anything else over there. Let's keep on wandering down the hallway here, see what we can find next. Uh-oh, here's an electric line. Looks like a cable of some sort and a platform going back and forth. And then it looks like there's another platform right here. So this little orange orb here, this needs to have electricity on it so that it can move, and then this platform will move. So we're going to need to probably get that electric orb square that is sitting on the other side of the where that platform is going. So we're going to need that probably to get that platform to move. So we'll make our way over there. We'll use our magnesis to grab it, and then we just got to hang on to it. Because if you love something, don't let it go. And we love this magnet square. Alright, there we go. We got the magnet square. Let's just move it back now. Nice. Alright. Put this on the wire here. That'll keep us going. That'll get us across the path here. Oh, brother. Alright. Not doing so hot here. I gotta just connect this. There we go. That's gonna... Well, nope. Come on, Link, you can do this, buddy. There we go, we got across. Now we just gotta bring this orb with us, because chances are we might need it. Of course we're gonna need it here on this platform. That's the obvious answer, but will we need to carry it with us further than that? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let's go ahead and put this on here. That's gonna raise us up. It raised us up so we can defeat the shrine. Alright, so we're going to drop this magnet box on that metal grate. Look at that, it's frying the Guardians for us. That was easy. That's exciting. Obviously, keep in mind, we don't want to step on those metal doors, those metal grates, while they are electrified, because if we do, it's not going to end good for us. We are going to get fried like chicken at KFC, and it will hurt and not be nearly as tasty. Alright, let's get this metal block out of the way, and then we'll just turn around here and grab our orb. Bring that with us just in case we need it. Oh, that was trying to electrify that metal grate. We gotta really be careful because we are walking on metal, so if this thing drops, we are toast, and we do not want to be toast. Alright, let's wait for this platform to come down. Once this platform comes down, then we should be able to jump right up on top of it, and that will take us to the next part of the shrine, hopefully the glass cage of emotion, but to be honest with you, I'm just not sure. Alright, my box was blocking the path here, so I gotta be careful. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I can see the glass cage of emotion over there. This likely is where we need to set this little electric orb. That's gonna send current through that line and start a pedestal. Hopefully that pedestal is coming towards us, because if not, that was gonna be pretty, not cool. Alright, so it's making a stop there. Alright, awesome. Here it is. It has brought its way to, or has made its way to us, so that's exciting. So now we should be able to just take this all the way back to the glass cage of emotion, bust open that glass cage, get our spirit orb, get out of here, get one more tower, and we are going to be well on our way to being in a great position to take on Calamity Ganon, the big boss man himself, the bad guy, the villain. Not cool, Ganon. We're coming for you, buddy. Awesome. Well, we just shattered another glass cage of emotion. We just collected another spirit orb. That's going to be 4 spirit orbs for us. Now we already have enough to get some more stamina or some more hearts. So that is exciting news. Since we just stopped and got some stamina, though, we probably won't go back there for a little bit. Maybe before we take on Ganon, we'll make one more quick stop there before we try to go down that path. Who knows, we might actually take out a bunch of shrines before we go see Ganon, so that way we have a bunch of spirit orbs to spend. I don't know yet. We are still going to determine whether or not which way we're going to go with it, but I do know one thing. After we get this tower, we definitely have to take on the camel. The divine beast, the camel. Look at Link, he's so hot right now. He, ironically, is wearing his fire guard clothes, but apparently that doesn't work in the desert because he's hot. And he is losing health. But that's okay, not at a very rapid pace, so we'll take it. It looks like our thermostat is lingering just above that extreme hot line, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about that. But now this tower obviously is not going to be as quick as I am making it seem. You have quite a bit of walking in between that shrine and this tower, but for the sake of your viewing pleasure, I have decided to not allow you to see Link walking so far across the desert. So you're welcome for that. I know you're ecstatic. I know you're probably giving me a round of applause. I just can't hear it right now. But that's okay, because I know deep down that you all are cheering me on, you're cheering Link on, and boy oh boy, we need to start a merchandise shop with that shower cap and bring it back into fashion. So I thank you so much for your support. But here we are at the final tower. This thing is really tall, really high. You can't start at the bottom and climb all the way up unless you just have like 4 wheels of stamina, because it is a long climb. So we are just going to make our way to that convenient platform and fly on over to the tower. Now we're here, and look at him, he can't even get up there to the top. That's embarrassing. Alright, but here we are. We've got stamina. We're about to be up at the top. We're just going to jump up. We're going to examine this pedestal, and there you have it. All of the towers have been unlocked. All of the towers have been identified. We have seen every view from the top of every tower, and boy, they never disappoint. Although this one's a little disappointing. It's just desert. That's not as cool as some have been, but still really cool. The wind feels nice up here. The air is fresh, although it is hot. But let's just get that last piece of our map added to our Sheikah slate. Look at this thing, tear dropping. Don't cry, tower. Don't cry. Alright, let's take a peek. Let's see the completed map. There is the final puzzle piece to the map. Let's just take a gander here at the map. Look how awesome it looks when it's completed. Let's just open it up. Let's open it up real quick and take a view. Look at that. That is a pretty sight right there. And that is where we're going to take a break for today. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please make sure you like and comment and of course subscribe for more videos in the future. Thank you so much. Have a good day.